The arcade era from 1985 to 1992, where light, sound, and adrenaline became a way of life. Then came the symphony of the arcade, a kaleidoscope of light and sound that beckoned from dimly lit corners. Here, the challenge grew. I remember that at the Lisbon Popular Fair in 1985, there were two large arcade halls, and I remember it as if it were yesterday. I would go into that halls and not leave until I had no more coins in my pocket. The other attractions at the fair were completely secondary. All I wanted to do was dive into those screens. Space Harrier 2 in early years was my favorite. As a teenager, I spent most of my free time visiting the nearest arcades. Super Hang-On. It put me at extreme speeds on asphalt. I started playing it on the ZX Spectrum at home, but it was later on arcade machines that I was able to enjoy the full splendor of that game. Another great classic, Golden Axe. This game was part of my Friday night rituals, where my friends and I would take the bus to the best arcade in Almada to play for hours on end, in turns. Even just watching other people play was a delight. Final Fight was a must. Final Fight must have been the third or fourth game I played most often on arcade machines. Pang! How could such a simple game become so addictive from the first second I saw it? In fact, it wasn't just me, because my friends easily abandoned their racing simulators to come and pop balloons. We even held championships. I would highlight Outrun for the incredible sense of speed it created when we sat in the racing seats in the arcades. Final Fight 2, Double Dragon, and Golden Axe were part of my Friday night pilgrimages to the best arcade in town. But in the top three are Pang, Final Fight, and in first place, of course, Street Fighter 2. The thick smell of tobacco and the noise of the enthusiastic crowd in those environments were easily tolerated because what I wanted was to play.